We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Kansas City Royals. Here's the first pitch to him. David Fletcher is at the plate as he watches ball one.
7 o'clock.
And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Game time temperature tonight, 62 degrees, but should drop into the 50s before we're done.
Count is 2-1.
Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1. Here it comes. Popped up. McBroom in foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now here it comes. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
Batting second.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Jock Peterson is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better time doing that if you attack hitters from the get-go.
Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Stepping into the box, Trey Mancini. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike one. One and one the count to the Brewers' first baseman. Bases are empty here with two men out. Couldn't lay off that time, and it's 1-2.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Here comes the right fielder. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder.
Now the pitch.
Lorenzo Cain.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Check swing, appeal to first, and umpire Matthew Ross says he went around for strike one. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. Throw into second, and he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
Batting second.
Here's Carlos Correa now, as he'll take strike one on the inside corner. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Here's the 0-2. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. Cain stands at second with no outs. Line drive to left. And that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. And the run will score, and the Royals are off to a 1-0 lead. In now, Clint Frazier, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. A runner at first with no outs here. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Two well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. From the stretch. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike three called, and that's the first out of the inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Giancarlo Stanton swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Here's Jed Jerko now.
The second baseman.
As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike one. 1-1. Swung on and missed for strike number two. 3 runs already home here. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. At the plate now, Ryan McBroom. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Now to the plate, Kelvin Gutierrez. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Hit back toward the mound. Oh, right back to him on the mound. Throw on to second for the force. Second inning set to go, and striding forward the designated hitter, Franmil Reyes.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. At the plate, Omar Narvaez. Here comes the first pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Stanton has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. He pulls this one into right. Frazier is going to have room out there as he puts this away. Last half of the second set to go, and now it'll be the catcher, Austin Nola.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fly ball out toward left center field. Waiting on it is Almora. He's got it 1 away. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Blackmon will put this one away, and that's out number 2. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the center fielder, Lorenzo Cain. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. The 2-out hit means Carlos Correa will bat this inning. So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
Scooped up, throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Coming to the plate now, Bobby Dahlbeck. 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
Bobby Dahlbeck.
This is line to left. That's a hit, the first of the game for Milwaukee. To the plate now, Kevin Biggio. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. Just a tick behind for a strike. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike three. Digging in now, Albert Almora. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Number 5, Albert Almora.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. McBroom camps under it, and he's got it for out number 2. In now, David Fletcher looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. The cutter runs outside, ball one. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there, 1-2. 2 out with the man at first. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Tried to hold up there, appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Now here's another pitch fouled off and heading for the seats, and he's just fighting to stay alive here. Still 2-2. And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And that's a base hit, 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
The left fielder, number 31, Josh.
Here's Jock Peterson now. As he can't make contact and is tied up here, it's strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fouled off. Check swing in the dirt, but he went around. Nola gathers, and that ends the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder Clint Frazier.
The right fielder, Clint.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Back goes Peterson, and it's gone as they add still another. Giancarlo Stanton now.
The left fielder, Giancarlo.
And he fouls this one off. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Swings through it for strike number 2. Base is empty here with nobody out. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Another 0-2 home.
Nope, that's inside.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
The batter,
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Yeah.
No balls and a strike to count. 1 out, nobody on. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Here's the pitch.
That's a ball.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ryan McBroom. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Hard hit ball to second. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch. Striding into the box, Trey Mancini as we begin the top of the 4th.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And the Brewers get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double, and that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. He swings and grounds it to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Settling in now. Omar Narvaez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another fly out wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Charlie Blackmon. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Popped him up. Gutierrez is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Stepping into the box, Kelvin Gutierrez. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Third baseman, Kelvin.
A ball and no strikes.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Pops this one up. Coming in is Blackmon. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit. Into the box now, Austin Nola. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. And he'll try to hold up on the pitch inside, but to no avail, and that's the first strike. Ball and 2 strikes to the Royals catcher.
1 and 2.
And it's fouled away. And another foul ball. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Now another 1-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. Giving chase is Almora. He's there and records the first out. And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar. He's set. Here it comes.
That last pitch was number 60 already. With 1 out in the 4th, that's way too many.
1-1 the count. 4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. Fouled off. And he fouls this one off.
Ball 2.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. 3-2 now.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Lorenzo Cain. And he popped him up, and this is going to dunk in out there, a base hit. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. Standing in now, Carlos Correa. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And all ready to go in the top of the fifth. And standing in is the rookie third baseman, Bobby Dahlbeck.
Bobby.
First pitch of the at-bat. Late that time for a strike.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Sliced hard on the ground. There is Jerko. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. Stepping up now, Kevin Biggio comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in to bat next is Albert Almora. Popped him up. McBroom waits on it. And that ends the inning. Ready for another shot now. Clint Frazier, a hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
Down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Lifted into center field.
Waiting on it is Almora.
1 out. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Luis Perdomo, a 6-foot 2-inch right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Blackman on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Here's Jed Jerko now. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement. They say the toughest pitch in baseball is a located fastball. I disagree. That nasty slider is tough to hold up on.
1-1. Four runs, 8 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2. High in the air into shallow left center. Fletcher ranging into the outfield. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Now back to the top of the Milwaukee order, digging in David Fletcher. He was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. Liner towards second. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning. So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. No hits to this point. Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson.
1-1.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Fouled away. 6th inning. 4-1 is our score. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Throw to first is in time for the first out. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
No, that's down.
And he lays off there, 1-0. That's by him for strike 1.
Strike.
On that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2.
This hitter right now looks overmatched with a fastball. I think you go right back to it.
Popped him up. McBroom moving to his left. 2 down. So a runner at second. 2 down now. And digging in now, Franmil Reyes. First pitch of the at-bat. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself. And the bottom of the inning now. And here comes the first baseman, Ryan McBroom.
The first baseman.
And now pitch on the way.
McBroom.
That's a
The
ball.
fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Ryan O'Hearn is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. Fly ball right down the line in left. On the move is Peterson. But he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double. Into the box, Kelvin Gutierrez.
Kelvin Gutierrez.
And he nails him at third. Great throw. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Softly hit to short. Right to him. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. So striding in, Austin Nova. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So that knock keeps the bottom of the 6th inning hot. Here's Miguel Andujar now as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Weak grounder down the line at third. Throw in time and the side is retired. New inning set to get underway, and next to hit is the catcher, Omar Narvaez. And a great change of pace has him off balance, a swing and a miss.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
Frazier is over a few steps toward the line, and he has it for the first out. Now at the plate, Charlie Blackmon. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Late that time for a strike. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. This pitch is popped up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the 2nd out. Digging in, Bobby Dahlbeck. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Up next for Milwaukee.
In now, Kevin Biggio. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. 2-0 count, the pitch. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. In to score, the runner from second. And he'll get there with a 2-out triple.
Now batting, the center fielder, Albert Almora.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Josh DeMont comes on to pitch from the bullpen now in an unexpected move. He's their closer, so it's a surprise to see him here in the 7th. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch.
The count
It's 1
is
and 2. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Swing and a miss on the breaking ball, and he's Last half of the seventh here, and that'll bring up the center fielder, Lorenzo Cain.
The center fielder, Lorenzo.
Swing and a ground ball to third. He's got it. And the throw to first is in time, one gone. Now in the box, Carlos Correa. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. 0-1 the count. Seventh inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. High in the air out to center field.
Waiting on it is Almora.
2 gone. Ready now, Clint Frazier. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. Stepping in now, Giancarlo Stanton, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. Blackman retreats to the track, and he'll put this. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, David Fletcher. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. First offering on its way. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
That's a ball.
And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
In there, a base hit.
Now back, the left fielder, Josh Peterson.
At the plate, Jock Peterson, as he
that's
looks at
outside.
a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this
That's
point.
out.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Got his 2-0 fastball,
2
but he was
balls,
way
1
behind.
strike.
2-1.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're
Ball right
running it
there.
up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone most of the time.
Pulled toward right center field. Cain is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. So here's Trey Mancini. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. First pitch coming. Here it is. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Getting late. 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Hard hit towards center. Cain is there. 2 gone. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And here's Franmil Reyes stepping in from the stretch. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. A runner on first with 2 away. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And there's his first base hit in this one.
Now batting, the catcher,
Scott Barlow enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Scott Barlow.
To the plate now, Omar Narvaez. As the
Ball
first
1,
pitch
no
here's a
strike.
bit high, it's ball 1. That evens it up, 1-1.
Boy, the Brewers haven't done much up to this point. They need to get something going, and they need to get it going right now.
Hit out towards second. Jerko has it on to first, and the Brewers are turned away as the inning is over. Digging in, Jed Jerko. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
The second baseman, Jed.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Ryan O'Hearn. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. 1-0 the count. Now here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. Two and one to the Royals' first baseman.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. Over the bullpen and gone.
Now batting, the third baseman, Kelvin.
So now to the plate, Kelvin Gutierrez. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Lifted down the line in left, and that's going to land foul. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2.
That's back-to-back sliders on the outside part of the plate. Now would be a good time to come in with that good hard stuff inside.
Peterson is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the. Here's Charlie Blackmon now, and his guys need him to get things started here in the top half of the ninth. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. Blackmon behind, no balls and two strikes.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
This one's flared out toward left. Stanton coming on, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Now batting,
into the box, Bobby Dahlbeck. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And there's ball 1.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one.
now batting, the second baseman.
Into the box now, Kevin Biggio. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He made it to third on a triple in his previous appearance. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. Here's the first pitch to him. Albert Almora comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. A little over anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike. Here's a pop-up now. O'Hearn over to his left, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Into the box now. Now, David Fletcher, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Crowd in excess of 37,000 come to their feet. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in. 5-2 the final score tonight. The Royals jumped out.